with 19 wins on the season. Top 25 showdown, we are ready to go. Iwala to jump center against Jones, and the opening tap is hit out of bounds. And the first possession will belong to the Crimson Tide.
And so Alabama runs a four-guard lineup. They want to spread the floor, and as I said, they want to create off the bounce and try to get some wide-open looks. The other thing they're going to try to do is take advantage of how Ole Miss plays defense, which is switch all 5 positions on the court.
Ole Miss plays excellent defense. They will turn you over.
And Alabama extending some defense, just trying to slow Ole Miss down. Christy Curry very aware of how dangerous Ole Miss is when they can get out and run in transition.
Here's McMahon, defended by Timmons. Good defense by Alabama. They get a stop, and they run back the other way with their second possession. Tamia Scott will knock down a 3. Christy just talked about it a moment ago. The three-point shooting, how it's spread out for Alabama. They're going to need to make how many tonight, do you think? A dozen? Maybe 13 threes? McMahon spinning, ducking inside with the left hand. Beautiful finish by the senior from Dayton. Once again, Alabama working a lot of shot clock here as it drops down to 8. Scott trying to back in Peterson one-on-one. Hooks it up for 2.
This is a great start for Tamia Scott. A concern of mine for Alabama right now is there a lot of standing on offense, and they're having to play one-on-one basketball. That is not when Alabama's at their best.
Iwala for 2, averaging 14 points a game.
As much as we talk about Cotie McMahon, I believe Christina Iwala is the unsung hero for Ole Miss. She does makes so many winning plays for the Rebels.
Christy Curry trying to coach this Alabama team to yet another 20-win season. A win today would make it 5 straight 20-win seasons. Same story for Yolette McPhee-McEwen. Win here today. It is another 20-win season. That's 5 straight. That's something you would have thought not possible about a half dozen years ago, but she has turned things around in Oxford.
Well, she's got a veteran ball club. She said, I don't think a young team could have handled what we've gone through. They haven't had classes, so it really has been a basketball-only focus for the Rebels.
Natasha Lattimore is in the game. She was listed as questionable because of an ankle injury, rolled an ankle against Auburn, but she was the first off the bench for Ole Miss here tonight. Since Cotie has come on for Alabama, there's a 3 for the Crimson Tide. Carly Weathers knocking them down at a 39% clip, and a timeout is called.
And people back in Oxford still don't. Thoughts and prayers to the city of Oxford and all those that were affected by Fern.
Tabrisha Poe. Still some tough ones ahead, although you can say that for you can say that for every team in the SEC.
February in this conference where there are so many ranked-on-ranked matchups, and she said, I really can't. It's a juggernaut right now with everyone night in and night out, ranked team to next ranked team.
McMahon rattles that in. Collins trying to get past McMahon, feeds it inside, but unable to handle it is Cotie. Collins doesn't give up though, turns it into points. Crimson Tide 4 of 7 from the field here in the first quarter. Ole Miss 4 for 8 from the floor.
So Alabama going to that 2-3 matchup. Again, just trying to protect the paint.
Good hands by Cotie to knock it away. Cotie sets the screen for Weathers. Little hesitation, takes it to the hoop for 2. Went around Jador Young, who's into the game off the bench.
Slowing Ole Miss down and making them convert in the half-court offense.
Iwala. Denham to Shields, off the mark. And a jump ball is going to be called. Tie-up will keep it with Alabama. Now Christy Curry takes several steps on the floor. Blood pressure, her heart rate was elevated. She had to go down and give it a tap there. Just a, do not disturb me right now. I'm coaching a game.
It's February. I have a feeling for all head coaches, it's always going off.
Scott's inside for 2. We talked about the aggressiveness she's played with. She has shown that here in the first quarter with 7 points.
And great defense as well as some huge rebounds.
Count it, and the foul. McMahon, chance for a 3-point play. And she's playing with just such confidence and just carries herself that she's the best player on the floor. And I mean that with all respect. It's not a cockiness. There is a bit of a swagger. 4 times in this quarter, Alabama has had it, and the shot clock's gone under 5.
Alabama on this season is 292 in possessions per 40 minutes. They want to work the ball side to side and be patient on offense.
Good save by Scott. Shot clock is down to 5 as she puts it up and in for 2 more. Tamia Scott is averaging 8 points a game. She has 9 first quarter points. McMahon looking for the final shot. Gives it up. 3-pointer from the corner is good. Debrisha Poe right in front of the Alabama bench. Knocks down her second 3-pointer in the quarter, and that's how an emotional first quarter.
Christy Curry knows how important this win means to the Crimson Tide. Both these coaches just want it for their teams.
Al, your thoughts? It's an elephant, a few words, folks. First possession of the second quarter. Turnover by Ole Miss.
6th turnover for Ole Miss already in this game.
They average 14 a game. Ace Austin, the freshman at the point. Dribbled into trouble, found Timmons. That 3 won't drop, and it's McMahon with the rebound.
And this is where Cotie McMahon makes it so hard to defend her. She gets the rebound herself and then just pushing pace.
How big of a challenge is it for Diana Collins tonight?
Well, you just saw that whole possession. Diana Collins was on her.
It's at 5. Collins, a step back 3 is on the way. Missed everything. Ole Miss.
So Alabama back to the matchup.
Ace Austin this time trying to slow down Cotie McMahon. Chinu defensively, excellent defensive player. This is a challenge for Weathers. Collins launches. Another one won't drop. Iwala's got the rebound.
1 and done for Alabama right now. Every time, I think they're so worried about transition defense that they're not capable of creating that second chance opportunity.
Crimson Tide 0 for 9 here in the quarter from the field. Shot is short. Iwala got there for the rebound, and she was fouled on the follow-up. All is predicated on when McMahon's on the floor, right?
Absolutely. You see Ole Miss trying to ice these on-ball screens, meaning trying to keep the ball on one side of the floor, not allowing Alabama to try to reverse the basketball, driving kick, in other words.
That's been the top player for Alabama today, but Scott can't get that to drop. The drought continues here in the second quarter for Alabama. They've been outscored 6-0. McMahon, tough shot. Timmons has been held in check so far. 0 for 3. Nice little fake to get free. And finally, Alabama gets their first points of the quarter. They had missed their first 12. McMahon with the left hand. Rebound by Weathers. Collins brings it back out. 2:45 to go before halftime.
Overload there for Cotie. Pass didn't lead it to the rim.
Yeah, Iwala was there to knock it away. Numbers back the other way. Lattimore on the run. Found by McMahon for 2. And it puts Ole Miss in front. Lattimore looking for things defensively against Weathers right now. Can't find it. Cotie with the rebound. McMahon rips it away. You know she's going right to the rack. And she's hit hard, and will head to the free throw line to shoot 2. 2 teams have combined for 12 fouls so far in the first half. No one with more than 1 foul as McMahon goes to the free throw line. 20 most recently against Auburn. 13th time she's gone for 20 or more this season. Alabama led by 7 in the first quarter. Collins, Iwala with the block.
Guards can't get the advantage. Alabama having a lot of difficulty getting the ball inbounded against that 1-3-1 matchup that Ole Miss likes to run on baseline out of bounds.
Shot clock down to 5. Timmons for Collins. 3, 2. May have been a travel there. Beating the shot clock. Weathers.
No Cotie McMahon on the court now. Where does Ole Miss go for offense? You know where I'd like to see the ball go, and that's inside.
Chinu says, don't forget about me. points and a three. Did go back and look at the Weathers basket to beat the shot clock. They said it will count. The officials will make it official at halftime. That's 5 straight points for Weathers. Lattimore, good take for 2.
That's 2 straight baskets for Ole Miss where no one rotated defensively. They got all the way to the rim.
Game clock winding down. Collins is going to have to do it herself. Collins heaves it. That one's going to come after time expires, and that brings us to the end of the first half with Ole Miss on top. Ole Miss will have the first possession of the second half. McMahon with 12 points to lead all scorers. Carly Weathers led Alabama in scoring with 10. Here is McMahon. Muscles her way inside and will earn a trip to the free throw line.
Just so uncharacteristic of the Crimson Tide. I think the other stat that really jumped off the page to me. Oh, Coach O happy with that.
The pace of this game, but it just feels like you're right. They're wasting too much time trying to get into their offense, and then they're rushing things at the end of the shot clock.
And I would give credit to Ole Miss defense as well for being a big part of that. But I think sense of urgency for Alabama right now on the offensive end.
McMahon hangs in the air, can't get it to drop, and Cotie's got the rebound. Collins. Shinu made her change her shot, and Collins made a tough shot. Peterson turned it over. Timmons can't get it to drop. Shinu, McMahon is back the other way for 2.
There's an old adage that coaches like to use. That's a missed layup on one end leads to a layup on the other end.
And drag the foot for the turnover.
But we've seen her play the point guard. That's the versatility of Cotie McMahon.
You talked to her today about playing the point guard position, which is something she had not done at Ohio State. And what did she tell you about playing that position?
It's expanded my basketball IQ. Carly Weathers was trying to get over there to send an on-ball screen, and Cotie McMahon just wouldn't let her go.
Weathers, shot clock at 5. Gets it to drop.
And Waller wouldn't give her any. Alabama's going to have to get tougher in the low block area.
12 points now for Weathers. Ace Austin in the game for Collins. Got a piece of it. And Cotie takes it away. Austin, aggressive to the basket. Just couldn't get it to go.
Smith, better stop ball.
Shinu with the left-hand finish.
So no one stop ball for Alabama. Ole Miss just switching those screens, and Alabama cannot get any kind of advantage.
Timmons to Austin, launches for 3 and drains it. The freshman with her first points.
You got Ace Austin on Cotie McMahon right now, player to player.
Austin stood her ground. McMahon gave it up for Peterson's 3. Second chance here. Iwala hands it off to Poe. McMahon again turning on Austin. For 2. McMahon's fired up, and she just got teed up. At the end of it.
Yeah, she had some words, competitive words.
So Weathers will go to the free throw line to shoot the tee. "17 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists for McMahon. Weathers now with 14. Scott with the basketball. She had the strong start offensively, trying to get it going in the second half, but comes up short. Here's Peterson. Has Poe on her right. Peterson takes it straight down the lane and will head to the line to shoot 2. Scored 3 points in 7 minutes last time out against LSU. Vanderbilt hosting Oklahoma. That's at 3:30 Eastern. Night is capped by the first place showdown at Reed Arena, College Station, between Texas A&M and Florida.
No, well, Carly Weathers got the rebound and lost her footing, so it's a travel call.
Okay.
Ball goes back to Ole Miss.
So Poe's got it. Here's Lattimore, rejected by Jones. Chinu, foul.
And he finally said, until you come get a physical, I'm going to stop treating you. And so I went in for my physical, and that's when he said, your thyroid looks a little large. Let's run some tests. But we caught it early, and so it's early detection. Go get your physical. Keep those appointments. Life gets busy, I know that, but there's nothing more important than your health.
Here, Wallace saves it at half court. I'm thankful for you being here every day, but especially when on these Play for K games.
Well, I am very grateful and thankful to be here as well. And I can't say it enough. Research matters. The KL Cancer Fund.
Timmons to the free throw line for Alabama. The Shields picked up her second personal foul. Came in averaging 16 points a game, good for 12th in the conference. One-time Player of the Week award winner.
They didn't panic, and they were able to beat it.
Here, Wallop. McMahon stepped out of bounds. Timmons defended by McMahon. That's going to be 3 on McMahon. Remember, she picked up that technical foul. She will get Debrisha Poe into the game, but McMahon out there at the moment. Iwala. 11 rebounds now for Iwala. Good feed. McMahon finds Lattimore. And she's got the wingspan. McMahon is just big and strong. Iwala is big and strong.
And quick. That
Yes.
lateral quickness. She focused on her fitness in the offseason. It has paid huge dividends for the Rebels this year.
Timmons knocks down the 3. She had missed her first 3. Remember, McMahon out there with the 3. Chinu changed the shot, but was fouled by Cotie.
I said someone else for Alabama needs to start creating some offense. It's Jessica Timmons measuring up from deep.
They get that shot from Timmons. They've had a couple of other hoops here. You look at the scoreboard, it's a 3-point game. This is an opportunity they had in the first half with McMahon on the bench. Alabama couldn't score. Let's see what happens here in the third. Weathers, good fake. Good recovery, though. Lattimore showing that long reach, getting the block.
Weathers had the step, but I think it is that shot blocking ability of Latasha Lattimore that made her hesitate.
Iwala rolls it over the front of the rim for 2.
Have I mentioned how impressed I am with Christina Iwala? I don't know that she could have made that move to the middle a year ago because she's a left-handed player and just liked to turn baseline a year ago.
Collins, nice finish. Timeout called by Alabama.
Don't risk another foul on your star player.
Chinu picked up her first. Timmons will head to the free throw line. Chance to tie the game. Timmons, good free throw shooter, 86%. Second in the SEC. Women's Hoop, SEC Network Sunday. 4 games coming up, including LSU and Auburn.
Now they're going back to the matchup.
Lattimore. Chinu for 3. Iwala with the rebound and was fouled.
4 offensive rebounds for Christina Iwala in this game.
13 total boards. 9 career double-doubles, all coming this season for the senior from San Antonio. See if they can find Timmons. She's had the hot hand this quarter. Weathers lost the handle, got it back. Austin, open look for three. Grabbed the front iron. Iwala couldn't hold on to the rebound. It'll be Alabama ball.
Let Carly Weathers be the trigger here. Just a little bit more size to be able to see the floor.
Austin to give Alabama a lead. That's how the third quarter will come to a close. Alabama last led early in the second quarter. They will take a 1-point lead to the fourth here in T-Town.
Sometimes it's a little decision. Oh, they missed Lattimore.
Almost missed Iwala. She got it back. McMahon.
Cody's looking to switch back. There's no one to. She's got to get
You're on your own. You're on Cotie Island right now. Cotie versus Cotie. Timmons. Weathers launches. Can't get the three, and McMahon's got the rebound. You know what she wants to do with it, and Austin gets called for the foul. 2 fouls in less than a minute. You talked about it, how Ole Miss gets to the line, and they're a good free throw shooting team, 73%. Oh, good pass, McMahon. Iwala sealed off the defender. Scott trying to take it at McMahon.
Good defense by McMahon.
Austin got inside Poe. Couldn't get it. Iwala rips down another one.
And Austin had it if she had just gone up directly, but because of the length of Poe, she jumped stop and Poe had time to recover.
14 rebounds now for Christina Iwala. McMahon can't get it. Good fight by Lattimore to get the rebound.
You see Cody stepping up. Carly Weathers, who had been guarding Lattimore, had to help Lattimore win untouched.
Lattimore was questionable coming into play today. Rolled her right ankle in the fourth quarter of the game against Auburn in Birmingham on Monday. Look at that rebound by Chinu. And a second chance here for Ole Miss. Weathers comes in to take it away. Picked up by Scott. Scott couldn't get it. McMahon was letting her go too, so she wouldn't pick up her fourth foul.
Great effort by Weathers to extend this play.
Timmons trying to take it on Iwala. You know Iwala's going to stand her ground, and a traveling violation, and Timmons nods her head saying, I know it. Poe launches. Well off the mark.
Alabama got lucky. They were late on a bump, and that's how Poe was open in the corner.
Austin. Off for Weathers. Here's Scott. Scott slams on the brakes. She comes up short. Ole Miss couldn't control it. It'll be Alabama basketball. 2 team fouls on Ole Miss here in the fourth. Timmons, quick release. 4-3. Big second half for Jessica Timmons. Lattimore blocked by Jones. Excellent shot blocker. Gets the stop for Alabama.
And not just gets the shot, gets the block and the stop, but maintains possession.
5 to shoot. Weathers on the reverse. No. Here's McMahon trying to get downhill. McMahon aggressive to the basket. Count it. And the foul. Blocking foul called on Jones. South Carolina with a win. Their 4th straight win. They beat Mississippi State. No Latson, no McKeer again for South Carolina. Joyce Edwards with 21 for South Carolina. Tennessee and Georgia went to OT. This game may go to OT. Timmons stays hot.
Great execution out of the timeout for Alabama.
1-point lead for Bama. Chinu doesn't need the screen, gets the 2. Collins back on the floor for Bama. Lob over the top to Cotie.
Back-to-back plays for Alabama. Great execution.
Inside of 4 minutes to go in the fourth. Chinu looking for a shot. Blocked by Scott.
The second play, the back screen on Cotie to get her to the rim for another 2.
Shot clock at 5. Cotie McMahon can't get it to drop, and a rebound for Scott. Timmons wants it. Timmons takes it. Couldn't get it. Lattimore gets it to Cotie McMahon, and here she comes again. Cotie hops through, throws it up, is foul. So Tamia Scott is the first player tonight to have 4 personal fouls. Three minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Timmons has been the one who wants to take the shot. Can't make the shot. Chinu's got the rebound for Ole Miss.
Nobody stopping ball again.
All gas, no breaks, count it, and 1. Sarah Chinu with 11 points, 7 rebounds. Can't finish off the three-point play. Still a one-possession game here in Tuscaloosa, less than 3 to go in the fourth. Timmons was fouled by Lattimore. Good adjustment by Timmons to get the basket. 19 points, 17 in the second half for Jessica Timmons. McMahon defended by Collins. McMahon to the paint. Can't get it. On the follow, it's Lattimore. Timmons spinning on Chinu. Flips it up, and a foul's going to be called on Sarah Chinu. Christy, Ole Miss is 15 of 23 from the free throw line tonight. Alabama is 8 for 8. They get 9 for 9.
Well, I said to you during one of the breaks, this is going to become a free throw shooting contest. On this season, you have Ole Miss that shoots 72.7%. Alabama, 72.8%.
McMahon calls for the balls. Got it. Defended by Collins.
And Alabama going back to player now.
Iwala sets the screen.
If I'm Alabama, I make Cotie McMahon get rid of the ball.
McMahon couldn't get it. Iwala gets on the glass. She gets tied up. The players go down. Possession arrow gives it to Alabama.
And this is what I love, Eric. Carly Weathers immediately gets her team together and is putting them into the press breaker. Next play mentality by the veteran guard.
Collins defended by Debris Chapeau. Ole Miss leading by 1 over Alabama with 1 minute to play. Collins. Timmons. Timmons with the dribble. Timmons with the shot. Timmons with the basket. Seventh lead change in the fourth quarter. Fed inside, Iwala muscles it up, and she'll head to the free throw line.
And just gets her body in the essence, Cotie, to get that straight line position to get the pass.
Iwala at the free throw line gets the first. Cotie picks up her 4th. 11 points, a career-high 15 rebounds for Christine Iwala. That's her first miss from the line tonight, but Chinu's got the putback. Battling inside. Correction, Lattimore. Great fight by Lattimore. Cotie is fouled out. So she's done for the day. Naomi Jones comes back in, and it's Latasha Lattimore at the line in a tie game.
And so if I'm Alabama, I am double pinching. What that means is both players on either side of the Ole Miss players on the lane are boxing out the individual player.
1 of 2 for Lattimore. Rebound this time for Alabama. Christy Curry wants a timeout, and she'll get it. 30 seconds to play in a one-point game.
And I like the switch. Now Ole Miss goes to put Lattimore back on the inbound pass.
Weathers gets it to Collins. Back to Weathers. Poe defending Weathers. Here's Collins. Collins with the move. Throws it up and off the window for two. Alabama in front. Ole Miss not using a timeout. They're going to bring it up.
Here comes the on-ball screen by Iwala for Cotie McMahon.
McMahon splits defenders. Hops into the lane. Offensive foul.
Well, I think everyone in this arena knew who was going to be looking to create offense. And you see Jessica Timmons get there plenty of time. She's watching McMahon all the way. And that's the charge call. Now, Eric, the flip side is for Alabama. Out of timeouts. Lattimore on the ball. They've got to get the ball inbounded cleanly.
No timeouts. Throw it into Collins. Ole Miss needs the foul. They have not fouled until 6.5.
Both of these free throws are so important. Ole Miss on the season, not a great three-point shooting team. They are, on the other hand, really good at the mid-range pull-up jumper game.
Collins 74% from the free throw line this season. That's well off the mark. Lattimore's got the rebound. Timeout called by Ole Miss. They'll advance into the front court.
So if I'm Alabama, you got to be ready for McMahon to throw it in and come back and get the ball, possibly for a dribble handoff here.
Lattimore's got it. 4 seconds. Lattimore baseline. Tough shot. Throws it up. Batting around. Controlled by Alabama. That's the ball game, and the Crimson Tide hold on to win.